Hello everyone and welcome to my Wealth Odyssey. In this mini-series on my channel, we're looking at growing my emergency fund. I'm taking most of that money and placing that within premium bonds, and I'm giving you an update each month on how much I win, if anything, and what I decide to do with those winnings. This is the update for March 2026. I like having a big chunk of my emergency fund in premium bonds because it is government backed, so your money is safe and secure, and every pound is backed by HM Treasury. The added advantage is that any winnings that you do make are tax free, and there are prizes from £25 all the way up to £1 million. The more bonds you hold, then the higher the chances of winning, but the odds of winning are still very, very small indeed. And as you can see on the screen, I haven't won anything in my first few months documenting my journey. My hope is to grow my premium bonds emergency fund up to £5,000, and I'm hoping to do that this calendar year. So for the March draw, I have an eligible holding of £2,100. Now that equates to a 9.1% chance of actually winning a prize. So typically it would take around about 11 months on average to return a win. So did I win any money in the March draw? Nope, sadly not. Another zero to add to the spreadsheet. So you can see now I've had 5 consecutive months of no wins. At the end of February, I added a further £400 to the account, which brings my new eligible holding for April's draw up to £2,500. So halfway to my 5k goal. I've also got a small cash reserve as part of my emergency fund, and now that sits at £400, with my total emergency fund holdings sitting at £2,900. So one piece of news in February was that the NS&I have decided to cut the premium bond price rate from 3.6% down to 3.3% as of April. I imagine that's because we've had a few interest rate cuts from the Bank of England, so it's bringing that in line. However, that's not great for me because I'm already not winning with 3.6%, so a lower percentage is not going to be favourable for me in terms of trying to win prizes. However, it's a lottery and I just enjoy being part of it, and the hope that I might actually be able to get a big win. So talking of big wins, let's have a look, as we do always, at the big winners for March 26. So this is kind of a motivation for me. So I'm looking at the highest percentage gainers throughout the draw. So it's not necessarily the £1 million winners, but the people with the smallest value bond to price ratio. And you can see there that in my little table, the top 5 people had a 200,000% gain on their investment. Taking top spot this month is someone from Northamptonshire, with only a value of bond of only £25 purchased in June 22, they scooped £50,000. And the reason they take top spot is because their total value of holding only sits at £1,980. So this serves as motivation for me just to keep on going, to keep on saving, and hopefully, maybe I'll be in this table one day as well. For those of you that have got premium bonds, I hope that March proved fruitful for you. And let me know in the comments if you actually won anything, and provide even more inspiration for me in the hope that I might actually win something with them as well. So yes, join me in April, where can I actually get my first win with my eligible holding of £2,500? Yeah, of course I can. Cheers, guys.